Welcome back, everybody, to the Custom Corner, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to really have a name, who cares? It's just me reviewing customs by me and customs by others. And this is going to be part 3. It is custom carded stuff, either by myself or by others. And so we'll start it off with my favorite of all time, and there's going to be some glare with this, so maybe we'll do that. There's still going to be some glare, but hey, it's all sealed up in a crystal box, and it is a Lulu Berlu, possibly Barbarossa custom bootleg thing, really professionally done, all the way down to the artwork. I don't know how they got away with the Mattel thing on the side there, but whatever. And yikes. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll deal with that. But it's really awesome. I think I got it on eBay for, it was at least a couple $100, and I bet you if I sold it now, I would probably get $300 for it. Yeah, I can take it out of the crystal box. I have. It is really snug in there, so we'll just leave it in there. And here's some of the artwork on the back with various other chaps that you can get that we've all had, and in a couple of different languages, action features. Really cool picture of her and Evelyn fighting. So yeah, that's a Lulu Berlu Shadow Weaver, and there's also a Scorpio one, which I do not have, which I wish I did. And one of these days, I think I had a chance to get one loose, and it was $150, and I passed, and I shouldn't have. But yeah, it's sweet one. And next, some of you may have seen these before. What's the other light do here? What do you think? That's not too bad. We can live with that. This is from Mushashi. What is it? Mushashi Toys. It's a Vietnam company. They just started recasting the Horde Troopers, and this is the leader general one with the vanishing action, and they've got several different kinds. They're pretty common on eBay. They're not going to be cheap, but you can definitely find them. And then they've got the picture, and they had a really cool concept of stuff they were going to do. They have the captain, and then they were going to do an icer and a palace guard and a marine and mask. That mask is really cool. And then this weird, I believe that's supposed to be based on a Leo faker, where it's got the Skeletor stuff in the bandana, and then they were going to do this Keldor. So it kind of makes me wonder if, I know Barbarossa was going to do a Keldor too, and did, but I think it's different. And I believe there's like a multi-pack that you can get of these that has like a red one and a tan one and a white one all in there. But yeah, these are not cheap. You can probably pick one of these up for $60-$75 carded if you're lucky. You got to keep your eye out. And this one has been open. It was resealed, so I got it for a decent price. But yeah, there's that. Here is a Powers of Grayskull Dial-A-Mug, and I was talking about that when I did the review of my Dial-A-Mug that I made, where, it's just ridiculously small. It doesn't look bad, but look how little he is. He's tiny, and I really like the Dial-A-Mug character from the cartoon, so I wanted to get it. And I believe it came with the chest of the Calyx. But yeah, it's just, I'm not very impressed with the figure because it's so fragile and it's so small. And there you can see the Calyx thing, and the rest of the guys you can get. I shouldn't show her with a cape because she doesn't come with one. Here is a Wonder Bread Wondar He-Man that I did myself. It's one of my first customs. and I just put it in a replica He-Man 8-back package with bubble. And if you're going to do custom carding stuff, don't use super glue when you're putting the bubble down. Duh. You probably knew that already, but I didn't, and I did, and it's just all foggy and shitty. So that's probably why I tried selling it and I couldn't get rid of it. Whatever. It's cool in my collection. So here is a custom Cronus that I did. And all I did was I took a trap jaw body, I put a Remco arm on there, and then I put the Classics head, Cronus head that he comes with, and I just put it like a variant, like a chase or whatever, in a replica trap jaw package. It's just trap jaw, same thing. But it's a Cronus, and I think that it looks pretty sharp in there. And he comes with some gear. He comes with a alternate head if you would want to make him into trap jaw. And I believe the arm is in there somewhere too. And is it? Yes, it is. And he comes with some weapons for himself. He's got a like the standard laser web store rifle and a like a Stinkor shield that I just painted black. So that's my Cronus. Here is, people kind of drool over this one. It's selling for over $100 now, but here's a Hero, what they were going to come out with next in the line. And this is one of the first Powers of Grayskull custom lines that came out. There was Hero and Eldor and I believe an Adora and maybe a couple other things. And if you hear any scratching in the background, it's that prick right there. Ferrets. Anyway, this is a Hero, and it's I did make a copy of it. I did open this up, and I made a mold of it, and then I made a copy of it and painted it. And it's not the back metal gold, but you'll see it in my next loose review. And then it's got this artwork on the back that's not very good, but whatever. It's really cool to see stuff like that was going to come out and didn't. We'll keep going with that same line. We got the Fang Man that I was talking about earlier that I did the loose one. This one has no articulation. He came with a piece for Calyx, and I got it out of there and sealed it back up. But that's the Fang Man. I've kind of seen it before, since I'm spending a lot of time on it. Here is a Battle Armor Prince Hiss. Apparently before he was king. I believe he has no articulation. He's never been out of the box. I've never opened him. You can still see his piece of Calyx that he comes with an arm. And then you've got some artwork of, him. What's He-Man doing back there when he was a prince? He-Man shouldn't be there. That should be like Hero or somebody else. Someone fucked up there, shit the bed. That's the Prince Hiss. Now we're going to get back into some of my custom carded stuff. And this is from the Anti-Eternia German tapes. This is what the fans, or how it describes it on the tape, the Anti-Matter Skeletor looked like. And he was just kind of a reverse Skeletor. And so I did this one. Used a Triclops chest and Zodak's arms and legs. And then Skeletor's stuff, and just did a repaint on it, and boxed it up with a really crappy bubble, and, it's whatever. It was kind of a crappy card, just, I think it's from the commemorative stuff that I had sitting around, so I carded it up and put that replica, see that? Replica comic book in there, who cares? It looks neat on the wall. You'll see the Anti-Matter He-Man that I did later. It's going to come up in a review. It's loose, not carded. Here is a carded Goddess that I did a long time ago, and a replica Teela variant. It's like a, chase variant thing is what I was going for here, where you got the Goddess in there for Teela. Can you imagine that? Finding that in the toy store, and then it's just got the original artwork on the back. But it is a replica card and bubble. And then, as inspiration from Pixel Dan's little thing that he did, we have the Disco Skeletor that I did after watching his review. I believe he did one of these himself and did a review on it, and so I thought it was cool. I had an extra Skeletor, so I did it, and I had extra cards. I'd got a bunch of replica cards from this fellow in Canada. Makes reproduction card work. Kind of expensive, but you know, if you buy a bunch of them, it's not that bad. But this is the Disco Skeletor. It's got the original Temple of Darkness comic in there, and he's got a sword, and he's got his staff that I did in the same scheme as well, and then it's just on a 8-back card. And one thing I forgot to do when I was doing the loose Filmation stuff review is this Diamond Ray of Disappearance that I did. That it's just really retarded, honestly. It's just this little thing from like this crappy little dragon carnival statue. I shoved it in a ring box, and it just kind of hangs out on the shelf with the other stuff. But there it is. And it's probably way too big. It's probably not to scale at all, but whatever. I thought I'd throw it in there. So, that's the end of that chapter, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.